Alright, let's start with this Bitcoin chart on the 1 hour time frame. Right away, check out this zone I've marked at the top. That's a supply zone. Now watch closely. Every time price drifts back into this area, the charts fire off reset signals. Sometimes it rejects instantly, sometimes it wobbles first, but either way, the zone keeps acting like a ceiling. Flip it around. Down here, we've got a demand zone, working the same way but in reverse. Every time price slides back in, those retest signals pop up again. It's like the chart is quickly showing where the buyers and sellers are stepping in. Seeing this live makes the chart feel way less random. And here's what gets me thinking. Spotting these zones is one thing, but can we make the signals cleaner, easier to read so they don't get messy? That's where the next tool comes in, and once you see it, it challenges how you look at charts. The tool I'm using here is called the Flux Charts MTF Supply and Demand. Let me show you how I set it up. Go into the settings, then into the imports. The first tweak I always make is changing the minimum zone to 9. That tiny adjustment cleans up the zones so the chart doesn't feel cluttered. Next, you'll notice two choices: retest signals or break signals. Both work, but for this setup, I stick with retests. Whether I'm scalping quick moves or holding trades longer during the day, retests feel more reliable for me. Honestly, simplicity is key here. One small adjustment plus retest signals is all I need, but spotting zones is just half the battle. Knowing which trades to take is where many people struggle. That's why I add one more layer to filter the setups. Let me show you. This is the black flag FTS indicator, also called swing arm ATR trend. Adding it is simple. Search the name, drop it into the chart. And you'll see colorful band appears. That's the FTS band, and it's what we care about. There are a lot of settings, but I only touch a few. First, I set the indicator's time frame one step higher than the charts I'm on. If I'm trading Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart, I set the indicator to 4 hours. On a 5-minute chart, I set it to 15 minutes, one step higher. That's the rule. It shows the bigger trend while I'm trading smaller moves. Next, I adjust the ATR period to 10. Then leave the ATR factor alone. Then I clean up the chart in style, disabling everything except the Fib options and the plot background colors. That way, nothing distracts me. Reading it as simple: green band with price above, uptrend. Red band with price below, downtrend. Clear visual, no guesswork. Here's the golden rule: I don't find the main trend. That keeps me out of some bad trades, and you'll see exactly why in a second. Back to the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. The FTS band is red, meaning the trend is down. Look here, the supply and demand indicator marks a demand zone with a retest signal that looks like a buy. Tempting, right? But because the bigger trend is down, I skip it. That's the classic trap I've fallen into before, and now I avoid it. Now check the setup. Same downtrend, but the indicator highlights a strong supply zone. The retest signals line up perfectly with the trend, and that's the setup that feels much cleaner. For risk management, I keep it as straightforward. A stop loss at the most recent swing high or low, target about twice the risk distance. Simple math: if I risk 5 points, I aim for 100. That way, I don't overthink it, but the reward still overweights the risk. Flip the logic for an uptrend. Green FTS band, price above. I ignore bearish retests from supply zones. I only focus on demand zones with bullish retests. Same risk rules: swing a stop, double target, keep it consistent and easy to follow. This layering zones plus trend filter gives me a clear picture, cutting out noise and highlighting setups that actually make sense. So that's how I stack those two tools together: flux charts, MTF supply and demand zones, and black flag FTS for trend direction. If you want to add the flux charts indicator yourself, I'll drop the link in the description and pinned comment below. And that's the strategy. Happy trading!